What's going on, y'all? Today's topic is the death of Scion and what that means for a very small part of the car culture, car community. And this is the video that I'm using for the lack of cars and coffee video because I didn't wake up, I'm a bum, so no cars and coffee for this month. I'll try to go to the Coit meet Friday because fuck work, I hate my job. But Scion, after this year, this year they're no longer producing Scion, so once they run out this year, they're gone for good. That really sucks. It's a really shitty thing to think that that company is already gone. It's very short-lived. We've only had Scion in America for about 12 years, I think. I think it released in 2004 or 2005, so 11 years, something like that. But it's just kind of shitty to think that that brand is gone. Their most popular car being the XB fucking inspired two other cars, and the other two cars are doing pretty alright. I don't think the Cube is doing okay, but the Kia Soul is doing phenomenal. The thing I think Scion did wrong was, the reason for Scion being a company was to attract younger people into Toyota and get younger people buying from Toyota dealers. And the thing that Scion did was they didn't focus, they didn't have their own ideas apart from the XB and the TC. Because the IA and the IM, or the IA and the, IM, they were basically just rebadged Toyota cars. I can't think of the car that they were rebadged from, but that's all they basically were. So they didn't have enough original ideas to keep themselves afloat. And then in 2008 or 2009, they released the second generation of Scion. That was the second gen XB and the second gen TC. And after that, they got too big. And that was a letdown. For the TC, they made the TC, I think, 500 or 600 pounds heavier and didn't do anything to the engine. Like, they didn't do anything to change the specs. Like, right now, my car is a 2005 TC, and I bet I could beat a 2010, 2012 Scion TC that's fully stock. Just because they didn't do anything different to it. They made it heavier, and that's, for a sports car, quote unquote, that's the last thing you want, is it to be heavier. And then they waited too long to release a real sports car like the FRS. I feel like if the FRS would have came out, if the FRS would have came out 8 years ago at the start of Scion, I feel like they would have done a lot better. Or if they would have had a different sports car besides the FRS come out about 8 years ago to keep up with the competition, they would have done a lot better, because there are people in the car world that love Scion. They're like enthusiasts because they're not bad cars. They're weird cars, and they're fun, and there's a lot of weird shit you can do to them to make them look funny and make them just look like you. So I feel like they really dropped the ball with that, but I hope Toyota just keeps the good and drops the bad. I hope they keep the XB, I hope they keep the TC, and I really hope they keep the FRS, because I've never said this, or well, I only have 2 videos, but the FRS is my goal. That is my, that is my goal, is to own a FRS very soon. So yeah, I hope they just bring the GT86 over. That'd be so fucking amazing, because I was just gonna rebadge my FRS with the Toyota badges either way it goes, because Supra. So I just wish, I hope, I pray and I hope that they keep that car, because that's the one car that Toyota needs right now. Because Toyota used to be really good at making sports cars, and they went to making fucking hybrids. So if Toyota keeps at least the TC and the FRS to give them some more variety and get different audiences and different buyers into their dealerships, that would be a really smart marketing decision. But cutting Scion was a very good decision, because they weren't making any money. The last time Scion had positive sales figures was in 2006, when the TC came out with an auxiliary cord. That was when aux cords first were like generalized with cars or whatever. That was the last time their sales were at a peak. Not even when the FRS dropped, their sales were at a really high peak. Subaru had better sales for the BRZ than the FRS did, because the BRZ offered better, offered more technology and glamour and shit. So it's really weird that, not weird, it's just kind of a disappointment that Scion has already taken its last breath. After this year, we can say RIP to Scion. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. But it's a big deal to me. I remember falling in love with my grandma. My granny has a 2006 Scion XB. And I fell in love with that car when she got it. And because they look so weird. We used to call it the bread box. And it's just, it's a bad thing for the car culture, like. But now, at least, I have a rare car now. I'm gonna keep this shit looking very nice, and that's all I can say. Oh, and I have a kind of announcement / project to do. So, my mom has a 1973 Volkswagen Super Beetle. The engine is locked all up. It doesn't run right now, but I plan on saving up about $2,000 and just fixing it up. And if you guys would like to see that build, put it down in the comments and let me know. But yeah, that was a little plug for no reason. But back to the topic at hand. I'm gonna throw some pictures up of like cool modded out Scions and shit, because there are people that have amazing cars and amazing builds that they've done with them. And it's a great little platform starter tuner car, especially the TC. You get anything that's front wheel drive, it's gonna be good in a straight line. It's not good for corners, but they're great little tuner starter cars to get you really interested in the car scene. This car is the whole reason I care about cars. It sounds so stupid, but up until about a year ago, or not even a year, up until about 4 or 5 months ago, I didn't care about cars. It was like, yeah, cars are cool, but I just wanted something to get me from A to B and get me there kind of fast. And that's what this car did for me. And I fell in love with them. I was looking how to fucking put exhaust on and shit, and my exhaust is absolutely terrible. I hope you can't hear it rattling. But it's just they're great platforms, and they're great overall cars. But until Toyota releases more information about what they're gonna be doing with the cars that were made by Scion, I guess I have nothing left to say, but I'm pulling up to my granny's house right now, and I'm gonna park, and then I'm gonna have a little clip showing my Beetle off, because why not? All right. Okay, so this is another fill-in video for the ending. So I'm sitting here at the computer. I have the Beetle footage right there that I said I was gonna post or put in with this video, and it decided to go upside down for whatever reason. And I'm using Lightworks, and Lightworks is a weird editor. I wasn't trying to pay for any editors right now until I'm for sure that this is gonna work out. But I'm sorry about that. I'll try to get a little bonus video of the Beetle up tomorrow, because I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow's my off day, so I'll get some footage of the Beetle and show that off by herself. It'll just be a Beetle video. And still, don't mind the mattress. Hashtag ghetto office. But yeah, the office is a mess still. My mom's making baskets for Valentine's Day and shit. So yeah, I'm sorry for the fuck up again, but thank you guys for watching this video, if you watch it, and please be sure to subscribe and help me with my dream. Till the next, I'll see y'all.